Epic Games have officially teased Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 2 in multiple ways, implying the return of a character that's also going to blow your mind after all this time. Real quick, if you want the next Battle Pass for completely free, Peely says you need to drop a like in 3, 2, 1. Hey, congratulations, enjoy your Battle Pass when it comes. Now, but seriously, today's video is insane as we've got tons of teasers about Chapter 4 Season 2 from Epic Games, ranging from Battle Pass skins, brand new vehicles, map changes, locations, and more. Before we hop into that, look how insanely close we are to 2.52 million subscribers. It would put a giant smile on my face if you do hit the button now and turn on all notifications. After all, it only benefits you as we do give different subscribers every single day. So once you've subscribed, comment your Epic Games ID down below and what you'd like from the item shop, and boom, you could be featured in the next video. Me and my dog Charlie the Charcoal Pug want to thank you for supporting code FM1 inside the Fortnite item shop. Literally one of the shortest and easiest codes to enter, so enter it if you haven't already. But with that said, let's dive into everywhere. Chapter 4 Season 2 has officially been teased, so make sure of course you don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
I'm not, I'm sitting on my
Don't
back.
go anywhere.
Alright, okay, enough bouncing and messing around, Peely. First of all, from going over to the item shop, as you can see now, we do have the Cypher PK glider that obviously got a really cool trailer introducing it as a part of his Icon Series bundle. Speaking of the bundle, if you already bought it, you can now purchase the glider and the wrap for only 300 V-Bucks. As you can see, Cypher stated in this tweet, yes, you'll be saving a total of 1500 V-Bucks, which it would cost you for these items individually prior to the purchase of this bundle. Not gonna lie, I'm very lucky that Epic Games do send me stuff early and for free, and I haven't logged on Fortnite since I did get it, so technically it's not kind of early, but yeah, this wrap looks sick, not gonna lie. Just a reminder before we hop into a game and discuss everything Season 2 as well, in 2 days we have Geralt of Rivia arriving. All of these rewards you can see on screen right now, the first page anyways, on February 7th, 2023. Page 2 is actually coming on the last day of February, being the 28th, as this is the shortest month of the year, when I'm guessing we're going to get either version 23.40 or 23.50 decrypting everything on here, but it's pretty obvious the last reward right there is another selectable style for the skin. If it also wasn't obvious, yes, this season is not being extended, as it states at the bottom, Fortnite Chapter 4 Season 1 through March 10th when downtime will commence, and then in the next day early hours when the servers go live and downtime lifts, Chapter 4 Season 2 will be here. So now as we wait to get on this island from the battle bus taking us, oh my god, I forgot I had first person mods still enabled. We're behind Peely's eyes. For those that don't know, as you can see, the battle bus, despite us getting a surprise Dragon Ball event that Epic Games actually announced a teaser for, which is like the Season 2 teaser we're going to be revealing just in a second. You may be wondering, why am I kind of, you know, skydiving down like this, like he's sat on some sort of invisible chair? Well, in version 23.30, the recent update, or should I say the mid-season update, they introduced a ton of mechanics for first-person support, and now when we go over to save the world, we can enable first-person camera and then go back to Battle Royale and, yeah, have first-person. Midas, you're not meant to be here yet. We're going to be talking about the return of you in just a second, mister. Give me a weapon, quick. As you can see, though, it doesn't support everything first-person. Midas, please, no. You're not meant to be back yet. Don't eliminate me. We're all good in the hood. Don't worry. Midas, you've got to go. As you can see, though, from this third-person weapon, of course, it's not first-person view, despite me toggling the camera enable for first-person, but then we use guns like this and it is first-person. The reason for this is because, of course, first-person isn't meant to be released yet. We need to stay away from weapons like these two things right here because they turn us completely invisible from aiming down sight as they're already first-person. We're not trying to catch a ban out here, Epic. I promise I'm one of the good guys. With it being early now, hence why it looks scuffed when you're running and stuff like that. It's very early stages, potentially releasing in Season 2. This weapon right here that we're about to get, the Scar, actually looks the best, to be honest, if you guys haven't seen. Look at that. That literally looks kinda legit. I'm guessing they're just gonna have it like this all the time instead of when, like, not aiming down sight anymore, we go back to third person. Those wondering why I believe it's going to be introduced in Season 2 is because in Season 2 of Chapter 3, to keep the game thriving and alive and the popularity spiked at the start of a new chapter, they added Zero Build, integrated it into the storyline. I've mentioned in other videos, Dr. Sloan presses this button, the builds go away. This literally lasts like 2 weeks and then they remove Zero Build, but then in another update they add it back as a permanent mode that we can select. I forgot I had a shockwave hammer. Come here, enemies. Despite the shockwave hammer though, another convenient way to get around the map in Chapter 4 just introduced that got leaked a while ago are the motorcycles. No, I'm out of ammo in the Scar. Our baby, the long shot shotgun, is finally here. Sadly, we don't get first person in this though. Another vehicle that could be upcoming in Season 2 as a concept artist for Epic called Drew Hill, as Kumar states in this tweet, recently posted some artwork of a battle jet ski that he's been working on, obviously being for the water, as we haven't really seen boats be that useful in this chapter. Maybe this means we're finally going to be seeing, you know, this saddler item so we can skitch on the back of boats and even now jet skis that are going to be introduced in Season 2 potentially. Either way, speaking of motorcycles, despite these being, you know, a godsend in terms of vehicle added in Chapter 4 to traverse around the island if you're not on ice and skidding everywhere like this 6-foot banana, even with first-person camera enabled on one of these vehicles, it still only does third person. I don't know if they'll change this or not. As you can see, first person, get on the bike, third person. Here's where the video's about to get really insane, however, so make sure you don't go anywhere. Yeah, this is building in first person. It's bad. They're definitely going to be toggling like a first person zero build and build space mode because there's no way everybody will want to build all the time. As for more interesting Season 2 information, this is where it gets really juicy. I'm sure a lot of you guys will have been seeing these posters around the map saying most wanted, and you may be wondering, have these been here since the start of Chapter 4? Well, I can categorically confirm right now these are brand new, introduced in 23.30, as people and data miners in the community have been talking about them. Initially, people thought they were Season 2 teasers and that this could be our first look at one of the 8 Season 2 Battle Pass skins, but supposedly it's been later found now that this is for an upcoming Vault Breakers event, which obviously is going to be happening according to data miners in Chapter 4 Season 1, as it has strings relating to NPCs, 3 of which on screen right now are going to be introduced in Chapter 4 Season 1 before it ends on March 10, with this kind of giving heist-themed vibes according to other people in the community as well that they initially speculated when first seeing this and thinking, oh my god, Season 2 teaser. This isn't entirely out of the question considering Chapter 2 Season 2, you know, that introduced, well, a kind of heist agency and spy theme. As you can see, Hypex tweeted out about an upcoming location called Throne Room, I'm guessing he meant to put right here, which I'm guessing is to do with the upcoming new revamp, or should I say reversion, to the Battle Pass menu, maybe putting it, you know, like the scenery we saw initially introduced in Chapter 2 Season 2 itself. Speaking of Chapter 2 Season 2, of course, this was when Midas initially came to the game, one of the most beloved Fortnite lore characters that we know very little about in actual fact. Come here, SpongeBob Jellyfish, heal me a little bit. There's hella people up here, look at the compass. Oh my god, Doomslayer, Whip. Is that everyone? Speaking of Midas, this is his daughter Jewel. But yeah, Midas could be returning in Chapter 4 Season 2, and hopefully he didn't see me do that, but how did Jules not take any damage there? The reason for this being we've seen prior chapters correlate to their kind of corresponding seasons. For instance, Chapter 2 Season 4 superhero themed. Well, Chapter 1 Season 4 was also superhero themed, but not in the same way of a collaboration being integrated. But could we apply this context to Chapter 4 Season 2 as we saw in Chapter 2 Season 2, this heist theme? I need to get off the bike between these trees. Another location though, despite the throne room that Hypex tweeted out about, that maybe is just the Battle Pass menu. God, I'm getting good at using this first person camera, but then I say that and miss all my shots. As you can see, FireMonkey tweeted out about the fact there's going to be a new gym city, or like gym base location, which is going to be upcoming in Chapter 4 Season 2. As of right now, we don't know what this looks like, however there are concepts floating around in the community, like this one for instance that the camp in Russia used as a YouTube thumbnail. As for other skins upcoming, however, as you can see on screen right now, all of these off the Fortnite surveys have been determined to be upcoming. Most interestingly, the last one, as we've only just come into February and got this month's crew pack with perhaps one of the best back blings ever. Supposedly this skin right here is the March crew pack, kind of correlating to the theme, or as a male counterpart to the current February crew pack set that we got, which is female. By the way, with this first person camera now too, it would be the perfect time to introduce weapon charms that initially got leaked in Chapter 1 Season X. Here's apparently what they could look like on weapons, thanks to Dev Inc, who obviously made this really cool looking concept of it. Oh my god, I'm gonna slide off the mountain. As for 2 other skins, of course, thanks to Rift Warden Stellan, who's now constructed the Rift Gate at the top or outskirt building of the Citadel. He mentions that he's come here at the order of the Shapeless Man to this particular Fortnite island, and despite his voice recordings, of course, Amy has now found, well, that the scientist and the other members of the Seven are still alive but changed. According to the Fortnite surveys, apparently this is what she will look like too. So is she going to be upcoming in Chapter 4 Season 2? Where was that from? Build, even though it looks horrible. The moment you've all been waiting for, an official teaser off Fortnite regarding Season 2. Of course, in Chapter 3 Season 4, we got leaked in one of the updates this particular spray of Midas, what seems to be being consumed by the chrome, although when he touches things, as we know from his cutscene introduction in Chapter 2 Season 2, the Midas touch effect turns everything that he touches into gold. With the correlation to Chapter 2 Season 2 now, could we be finally seeing Midas return as we get the Victory Royale? And just like they teased the Dragon Ball event with a random teaser and date on it like this, could we be seeing a teaser implying the return of Midas? Drop a like in today's video if you like the sound of that, and make sure you subscribe to the channel with all notifications turned on so that you don't miss any future uploads. But speaking of other videos and where you go to now, click this one on screen, but most importantly, hopefully I can catch you in the very next one I do publish on the channel.